Hi, hello, and welcome to another edition of Sports Update Ghana. My name is Joseph Adamafio, and coming up in this edition, we're going to focus on the Black Meteors because Ghana's under-23 side, as they are popularly known, are preparing for the under-23 AFCON, which will be hosted in Morocco. And as such, well, there were some key players such as Kudus, as well as Felix Afena Gyan, who were expected to be named in the squad, but these players have been dropped for particular reasons, and I'm here to bring you all the gist and updates you have to know about why Kudus has been dropped, as well as why Felix Afena Gyan won't be part with Ghana's under-23 team. But in the meantime, some foreign-based players such as Daniel Barnier and as well as Fatari Saraku have all joined the under-23 camp at the Ghanaman Soccer Center of Excellence. So we'll be looking at that and talk about the foreign-based players who are expected to join the team later as the days goes by. Before we get into it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get right into it. And Ghana's under-23 team, the Black Meteors, will be participating at this year's under-23 African Cup of Nations, which will be hosted in Morocco, have started preparations for the tournament. The Black Meteors have been placed in Group A and will come up against tournament host, that is Morocco, as well as Guinea and Congo. The Black Meteors are looking forward to qualify out of their group and hopefully get to the final or pick up one of the 3 slots and qualify for the 2024 Olympic Games, which will be hosted in Paris. And as such, Coach Ibrahim Tanko is preparing his lads very well to ensure that they are able to qualify for the tournament. At the last Summer Olympic Games, Ghana was unable to participate in the football tournament because the Black Meteors were unable to pick up one of the 3 slots in the AFCON tournament, which was hosted in 2019. Ghana placed 4th, and you have to place within the first 3 to qualify for the tournament. Well, ahead of this year's AFCON tournament, though, Coach Ibrahim Tanko has already started camping with local-based players, where he named 24 local-based players. Well, reports coming in suggest that Coach Ibrahim Tanko has intended to take only 15 local-based players to the tournament, and he will include 8 foreign-based players to top it up and make it 23-man squad for the under-23 AFCON, which will be hosted in Morocco. But among these 8 foreign-based players who are expected to join the team for the tournament in Morocco, well, it turns out that some 2 key players won't be part of the squad, and that is Felix Afena Gyan and Kudus. Let me start with why Kudus won't be part of the Black Meteor squad for the tournament. Although Kudus' age falls between the under-23 age, well, Kudus will not be part of the under-23 because he'll be part of the Black Stars in their assignment for the AFCON qualifiers in the game against Madagascar, and that match we played June 18, and he won't be able to be part. But that is not the key point. The key point is that, Kudus is a key player for Ajax, and he's expected to leave the club on a transfer mega deal. And if he goes and risks his career playing for the under-23 and gets injured, there is likely that he might not be getting a team to join in the summer transfer window. That is why he is not taking the risk to go to the tournament with the Black Meteors. I hope you guys understand it. This is very key. Kudus is a key player, and we can't risk his life playing for the under-23. Maybe when you qualify for the Olympic Games, he can come and play for the Black Meteors. And let me talk to you about why Felix Afena Gyan is not going to the under-23 AFCON. Well, per reports coming in, one listener who is a football pundit put up a statement, and I think that it makes a little sense, and I'll read it to you and explain why it makes a little sense. So this was what Listo Mensah said. He said Felix Afena Gyan won't be called by Coach Ibrahim Tanko for U23 AFCON later this month. Things might change. That's the underlined word. But for now, he won't be part of the Black Meteor squad. 8 foreign-based players and 15 Ghana-based players will pitch camp in Egypt en route to Morocco. Game starts on June 24th, 2023. So that is what Listo said. But let me tell you why I think that Felix Afena Gyan won't be part and will be dropped. So Felix Afena Gyan has an issue with the Ghana Football Association, especially which stems from 2022, where he was not named in Ghana's squad for the 2022 FIFA World Cup after helping Ghana qualify for the tournament through his sacrifices and all. So he felt it like a disrespect when they called him to come and play for the under-23 during their qualifiers to the under-23 AFCON. Remember that he was called to play for the under-23, the Black Meteors, in their game against Algeria, and he turned it down. Well, that is why Felix Afena Gyan might not be going to the under-23 AFCON, but I believe that he might be of good use to Coach Ibrahim Tanko, except that he has dipped in form since joining his new team in the Italian Serie A, where they've also been relegated. And Felix Afena Gyan, I think, has to step up on his training. Already the player made a post on his official social media account where he suggests that he is currently working hard and training hard, but with players who have currently joined the Black Meteors camp, I think that Felix Afena Gyan has nothing to do. He's not been called to the Black Stars, and as such should join his teammates in the Black Meteors camp. But I think that it is not going successful. What can happen is that, well, we can get someone to talk to Felix Afena Gyan and convince him to come and play for the Black Meteors. Let's talk about the players who have already started arriving in camp and players who are on standby and will join the team later. For the players who have arrived at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence to join the Black Meteors in camp, we have
Emmanuel Siam,
who plays for FC Basel in the Swiss League. Well,
Emmanuel Siam
plays as a midfielder and he's a key player who is likely or who has the potential to help the Black Meteors do very well at the tournament. Also, the second player to have arrived in the under-23 camp is Daniel Efriye-Bane, the former Accra Folk striker, has arrived in camp, and the forward is expected to regain his form after having such a poor season with his team, that is FC Zurich, in the Swiss League. Since joining FC Zurich, Daniel Efriye-Bane has played at least only 2 games in the 17 games that he oversaw, and I think that he has to step up on his training and ensure that he gets his form to help the Black Meteors in their quest to qualify for the Olympic Games through the under-23 AFCON. So these 2 players have arrived in camp. The third player who has also arrived in camp is Fatau Isahaku. The Sporting CP player has also reportedly arrived at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence at Papram and is already training with his teammates. Fatau Isahaku was the one who scored that important goal for the Black Meteors to ensure that they qualify for the under-23 AFCON tournament, edging out Algeria in the qualification process. Remember that Ernest Nyama sent in a cross, and it was Fatau Isahaku who got the goal for the Black Meteors. So these 3 players have arrived in camp. For the players who are expected to join the Black Meteors in camp later, we have Ernest Nyama. Ernest Nyama is expected to join his teammates in camp right after the Black Stars plays their game against Madagascar in the AFCON qualifiers. Ernest Nyama has gained call-up to the senior national team. This is his second time, and he's likely to make his debut for the Black Stars, with Inaki Williams being injured and having been dropped. The second player who is also expected to join the Black Meteors is Kamaldeen Sulemana. Yes, reports coming in suggest that Kamaldeen Sulemana has agreed to join the Black Meteors in camp for the under-23 AFCON tournament. Kamaldeen Sulemana plays for Southampton, who have been relegated to the championship, and he wants to play more matches and ensure that he is able to convince clubs to come and sign him. And I think that this is a good opportunity that Kamaldeen Sulemana must take. But in the meantime, he has to play for the Black Stars in their game against Madagascar, and from there he will also join Ernest Nyama to arrive in camp in the Black Meteors squad for the under-23 AFCON tournament. I can't leave here without telling you about Ransford Ibuakonex-Dofa. Yes, he's also expected to join the Black Meteors in camp. Well, what we don't know is that we don't know if Coach Ibrahim Tanko has extended a hand to call him. I spoke with Ransford Ibuakonex-Dofa way back, and he told me that he was interested in playing for the Black Meteors. If they call him and he's available that time and there's no club football, he will come and join the Black Meteors for the AFCON under-23 tournament. He is a player who switched nationalities from Germany to play for the Ghana national team and wants to take advantage of either the Black Stars or the Black Meteors to showcase that he has Ghana at heart. But will Coach Ibrahim Tanku call him? Well, we don't know. That is why we have placed Ransford Ibua Connectidofa on standby. So this is the latest update on the Black Meteors as they prepare for the Under-23 AFCON, which will be hosted in Morocco. My name is Joseph Adamafio. Share your thoughts in the comment section, and until then, thanks for doing the watching. Please like and don't forget to share as well. Subscribe.